Now we're going to look at cyberbullying and how it affects students and the school environment. I know that it's easy to think that cyberbullying is not a big threat at an elementary school, yet the information being gathered on cyberbullying indicates that elementary school students are not immune to these kinds of attacks. This is a very serious issue and having a major impact on the mental health of students everywhere. This is something we're going to work hard to monitor to prevent to the best of our abilities. So what is cyberbullying? Cyberbullying occurs anytime someone uses electronic technology to harass, humiliate, or threaten someone. This can occur through many different online platforms, including social media platforms, online messaging platforms, blogs, through text messaging, and through online gaming platforms. Basically, cyberbullying can occur on any online or phone app that allows direct communication between persons. What should we be looking for that would indicate cyberbullying is occurring? Exclusion. Deliberate online exclusion of a student or a group of students. Harassment is sustained and intentional online bullying that is abusive and threatening. Outing. Online public display, post, or forwarding of personal communications or images to harass or humiliate a student or a group of students. Cyberstalking is stalking or harassment via online platforms. Fraping, someone accesses someone else's account without permission and posts inappropriate content that can ruin the other person's reputations. Fake profiles, a person using a fake identity to cyberbullying someone else. Dissing is sending or posting cruel communications or posting images to damage another person's reputation or friendships. Trickery is gaining someone else's trust and then sharing secrets or images publicly online. Trolling is deliberately attempting to provoke a response through the use of insults on an online platform. Catfishing is stealing online identities and creating profiles for deceptive purposes. There are many other forms of cyberbullying. These are just the top 10 according to the people at the Krupski Lab. Again, why are we concerned? Our students are too young for cyberbullying. The truth is, 93% or more of students from the ages 8 to 18 have access to an electronic technological device in which cyberbullying can occur. In fact, it is being reported that anywhere from a third to half of students have experiences cyberbullying, and since our students have accesses to device in which cyberbullying can occur, we have a job to educate them on what they do if they are experiencing cyberbullying, its negative effects, and what cyberbullying behavior is unacceptable. In regard to the mental health of our students, cyberbullying victims are almost twice as likely to attempt suicide than students who have not experienced online bullying. According to the Pediatric Academic Society, between 2008 and 2015, attempted suicide and suicidal thoughts doubled in teenage students, and many of the cases could be tied to cyberbullying. 7 out of 10 young people reported that they have experienced cyberbullying before the age of 18. Principals surveyed in 2010 and then again in 2016, and the data collected indicated significant increases in cyberbullying incidences between 2010 and 2016. A couple of things to remember when we are discussing cyberbullying. It can occur 24 hours a day and yet can be very difficult for us to pick up on. The information posted online is permanent and can have long-lasting effects. And most importantly, cyberbullying can be and has been deadly. It is our job to educate students about healthy online habits and what to do if they are being targeted online. From a legal standpoint, courts have ruled that schools should have policies in place for cyberbullying and have supported schools in disciplining with students who have participated in cyberbullying behaviors that directly disrupt the learning environment at school. In fact, even when behavior occurs outside of school, if the behavior disrupts the learning environment, impacts the educational process or school discipline, involved technological devices provided by the school, or threatens other students or infringes on their civil rights, the court has supported the school administering disciplinary measures that goes so far as to say that it's the school's job to get involved in these situations. School policies should address specific definition of cyberbullying, prevention, consequences, and reporting and investigating procedures. We as a school do have a bullying policy, and it includes cyberbullying in the student and parent handbook, and we cannot afford to ignore cyberbullying due to the significant impacts it can have on our students. It is important that you report any incidents involving possible cyberbullying to me so that it can be addressed and stopped. We will look at this a little bit later once we're finished with this presentation. Our goal is actually to prevent cyberbullying and some different interventions that we have in place involving a cyberbullying curriculum that we can teach throughout the year. Other preventative measures include staying up to date on cyberbullying ourselves, providing periodic information to parents regarding cyberbullying and what to watch for, as well as educating our students on what it is and the tips to avoid it and to stop it. It is important that they know cyberbullying is harmful and unacceptable behavior. In order to be aware, we need to keep our eyes and ears open, have regular conversations regarding appropriate online activity, be on the lookout for changes in our students' behaviors, isolation, withdrawal, general unhappiness at school. Some other options that we can discuss further include having the students create posters about cyberbullying that we can hang throughout the school, devise a contract that all students and their parents will sign for appropriate online activity. We may want to look at completing a threat assessment to get a baseline data regarding cyberbullying in our school. Cyberbullying is real, and we want to do our best to make sure our students are not being targeted or participating in these behaviors because they can have a very lasting impact. These are the references I used to create this presentation. At this time, we're going to break into groups and look a little bit closely at our own policy and brainstorm ways that we can improve and collaborative work together to make sure that this isn't a problem in our school. Thank you and have a good day.